Alex Hormozi made more than $100 million in just the span of 48 hours with his launch of $100 million money models, literally breaking a world record in the online business space. But what most people don't realize is what allowed him to do so. Most people believe it was because of how much value he was able to provide or because he applied his own $100 million money model. But this couldn't be further from the truth. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how he did. So how did Alex pull off a $100 million launch, okay? And most people think that he had great value or he had a great pitch, or even better, he used it $100 million money models. But none of this is actually true. None of this is the real reason why he was able to pull off $100 million in the span of just 48 hours. So let's start from one simple point. If you clicked on this video, you know Alex. This we all agree on, okay? Because otherwise you wouldn't be watching. How do you know him? Because my best guess is that you didn't find out about him from ads or word of mouth. My best guess is that you know him because of his content. That's what those $100 million stem from, a massive audience and reach. And that's a given. Let's break down how he did it and how you can do it too. This is the goal for this entire video. Real quick, if you're new here, we are Create Content Club. Just for context that we know what we're talking about. We have a personal brand of more than 460,000 followers. Our views speak for us, as you can see right here. And thanks to the personal brand that we built, we were able to pass 6 figures in revenue in our first year in business, all with absolutely zero paid ads and zero outreach. And nowadays, we're able to collect payments just like this on a daily basis, thanks to our personal brand. And mind that we did not just do this for ourselves, okay? So again, we know what we're talking about. As you can see right here, this is just some of our clients and the results that you can see right here. And we actually managed to work with companies as big as Guess, the fashion brand, a company that generates $3 billion per year, in which, as you can see, this is literally us in their headquarters in Switzerland training their social media team. We know what we talk about when it comes to personal branding. Now, our goal with this channel and with these videos is to give you the same exact system so that you will be able to scale your business to upwards of 6 figures by just implementing these systems that we can teach you when it comes to content. I also do want to mention real quick, if you want to work directly with us when it comes to scaling your business with content, then you can just check the first link in the description. Let's get straight into it. These are the exact 3 content strategies that Alex used to be able to pull off a launch like this. The premise is, if you're here, you know Alex. And most likely, my best guess is that even if you didn't attend the launch, you still knew about it because of these strategies that he used. Because me personally, for example, I wasn't able to actually attend the launch, and yet still I was completely aware of the fact that on that specific date, if I remember correctly, it was like the 16th of August, he was doing this launch. How was that possible? Because of the content, and specifically the content strategies that he used. Okay, so let's break them down together. The first one is volume. And this is undeniable. Alex is a master at this, and most people heavily underestimate this. And if you take a look, I actually went through all of his social media profiles. This is like the average of what he posts, okay? So 5 times per day on Twitter, 3 times per day on Instagram, 3 times per day on Facebook, 3 times per week long form on YouTube, and 2 times per day on short form on YouTube, 1 time per day on LinkedIn, and 4 times per day on TikTok as well. As you can see, and actually while doing the research for this, I found also a piece of content that he put out in which he was mentioning how in total they put out about 35,000 pieces of content per year. You can understand the proportion of this. This is something that we put so much emphasis on, but so many people still don't get it. Of like, you need quantity. It's inevitable. Like if someone is doing this amount of volume, let's say that you're posting once per day. Okay, let's say that you're posting once per day. So 365 posts per year. And he's doing 35,000. If he's doing literally 100 times more content than you are, what do you expect that the outcome will be? He will have 100 times the traffic. It's inevitable, okay? Now, I'm not saying start and post like 30 times per day like he does, okay? But you have to work on volume, and that's crucial. And how do you do that? You need systems. That's it. It takes us and our clients about 1 to 4 hours per week to post every single day. And that's the bare minimum to me. Like, you need to be posting every day. That's it. And if you're not able to do that, it's just because you don't have the right systems. Because I promise you, if you post just once per day, that's more content than 99.9% of your competition. And this for just a few hours per month. And again, I promise you, if you're not able to pull it off with this level of effort, then it's just because you don't have the right systems in place. We have this channel also to educate on that. You can find some other videos or we will make in the future some other videos when it comes to specifically the systems that we use. And when it comes to this, like, there's no way around it. You don't need to be taking that much time. Like, again, it's like for us, we do most of the stuff for our content except for the editing, and it still takes us about 4 hours per week. For some of our clients that have a little bit of bigger teams, they also delegate most of these things because, again, you need to have a clear system, something that's actually like someone else can come in and create for you part of the process. Of course, like the filming will inevitably be you, but that's what some of our clients do. They just do the filming. And so they have a team in place, they have the right systems so that their team can find the content ideas, script everything, and then they literally just take like 1 hour per week, or sometimes it's just even like a couple of hours per month to record all of the pieces of content. The next thing is the content funnel. There's different types of content and each one of them have a specific goal. And Alex understands this perfectly. This is what a lot of people misunderstand when they start to build up their personal brand, which is each and every piece of content has a goal. Short form, for example, has just the goal of awareness. If you actually look, and I'm going to show you in a second a screenshot of the profile of Alex, he was just posting tons of videos on the event, and it was like the most random stuff ever, okay? Because the goal of those videos was not to convert people. It was not like, this video will make them buy my book. That was not the purpose, because short form doesn't work like that. Like if you watch, how likely is it? Like there's 0.1%, 0.01% of possibility that someone will just like buy directly from your short form content. So if you're still using the content with the idea of, I need to sell with this content, then it's completely wrong. It's the wrong approach. Short form is just for awareness. What happens is that then you move people down this funnel, which is the content funnel. So from short form, you move them to the long form. And this will be the nurturing side of things. Okay, so here is where they actually get to trust you, to know that you know your stuff, that you can actually help them. And then eventually, because this is also the other thing, it's like, also look at what I did in this long form, for example. For instance, I was like at the beginning of this video, hey, if you want to work with us, you can just check the first link in the description. Did I try to sell you on our program or whatever we do? It's like, no, because like that's not the goal of this video. This goal of this video is just to provide value. You can listen, you know, it's like if you're not the right kind of person that we can actually help, I just want you to consume this piece of content and get tons of value from it, you know, and we're cool. So from this, what actually happens is the right people will go to the next step, which will be the VSL. And now the goal of the VSL, the video sales letter, of course, will actually be to convert. This is where it happens. Like a lot of people still make the mistake of doing it in the short form, like trying to push for sales in the short form. Like that's genuinely just wrong. Okay, your goal with the short form is to push people to the long form or to your lead magnets, so more in-depth resources where you can nurture people and then ultimately drive them to your VSL that will actually do the conversion. And again, because the VSL, it's a piece of content effectively. Okay, so this is why I include it in the content funnel. The last thing is repetition. This is so underrated. This is such an underrated advice. We actually don't talk about this enough, I would say, because you heavily, I promise you, underestimate how many times you should repeat yourself for people to notice. Okay, this is one of the classic things. We posted at this point more than 1,000 videos. Do you think that we have revolutionary ideas every single video that we put out? Hell no. Most of the time we talk about the same shit, but that's more than enough fine, because it's like how you repackage it, how you present it in a different angle, in a different way. People don't learn from one thing. And you can repeat yourself way more than you would think. And we can do this simple experiment live. Let's do it together. Let me ask you a question. Think about your 5 favorite creators, or the 5 people that you follow, for example, the most. Can you tell me what their last 10 pieces of content were about? On top of your head, don't actually go and check. I promise you, you can't, because the way that we consume content at this point in time is just like so fast, so quick that we forget everything instantly. And so we heavily underestimate how much we need to repeat something for people to be aware of it. And as you can see, these are the examples that I wanted to show you. Okay, I went ahead and screenshotted the profile of Alex because I find it hilarious. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see how much repetition there is on the thing of the event that he was going to do? Did you start unfollowing Alex? Did you start hating him because he posted so much about it? No, because you probably barely realize. I myself have probably seen like 2 or 3 posts about this actually that I paid attention to. Why? Because he just tried like 1,000 different angles and he posted about it tons of time. And this is most likely not even all of it, because I just like stopped at some point. I was like, hey, listen, like this thing is going on for way too much. I can't keep on screenshotting the profile. But like, can you see it? Like, this is the event and the book, 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 this note. Okay, cool. This one also, it's the green of the event. This is him holding the book in the background, video on the book, video on the book. Like, you get the point, hopefully, okay? It's like, you have to repeat yourself tons of time, especially if you have like a launch event, whatever you want to be doing that's like time sensitive. But in general, on any concept, it's like nowadays, for example, you probably associate Alex to very specific topics and very specific ideas because he repeated them 1,000 times before you actually created this association. The association of these values or of this belief or this thing that you actually promote is what actually builds your brand. And so this is crucial to understand. This is point number 3. It's beautiful, very unheard of, to be honest. I think not enough people talk about this. These are literally the 3 strategies that now you can take and apply for yourself, okay, to actually get, I'm not sure if the exact results of Alex, but hopefully getting very close to it. So now I do want to mention real quick again that if you want to work directly with us, so if you want our help to scale your business with content and apply and implement these strategies together, then you can just check the first link in the description. You can also find some of the amazing testimonials that our clients left for us, so that, again, you know that we are not full of shit. We actually know our stuff when it comes to content. And with that being said, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we will keep on providing incredible value with all of these videos, and we will see you in the next video.